morning. Today I'm here to share something that most of us enjoy on a regular basis, which is cookies. But beyond the sweet taste, making cookies is actually a precise science and a fun culinary art. So whether you're a beginner or somebody who bakes on the regular, understanding the process and techniques involved can help bring your cookies to the next level. By the end of my speech, you'll not only know how to make cookies, but also why certain ingredients and steps are important for perfect results. Let's start with the basics, the ingredients. There are 6 key components that form the foundation of most cookie recipes: flour, sugar, butter, eggs, baking soda, and salt. Flour is the backbone of the dough. Too much will lead to a dry and hard cookie. Sugar not only sweetens the cookie, but also helps get that golden brown exterior. Butter gives richness and flavor and also plays a role in creating that chewy and soft texture. Eggs bind everything together, providing moisture and structure. Baking soda is what helps your cookies rise, making them lighter and fluffier. And finally, salt enhances the sweetness and balances out the flavors in your cookies. So now that we know what goes into a cookie, let's talk about how to combine these ingredients. This step is very important because the method you use can drastically change the texture and taste of your cookie. So the first step in most recipes is to cream the butter and sugar together. Doing this incorporates air into the dough, making the cookies lighter and fluffier. If you skip this step, you'll get dense and flat cookies. Next, it's important to mix your dry ingredients, flour, baking soda, and salt, separately before combining them with the wet ingredients, butter, sugar, and eggs. This prevents clumps and makes for an even texture throughout the dough. And finally, a really overlooked step in making cookies is chilling the dough before baking. Chilling before baking actually allows the fat in the dough to firm up, meaning the cookies will spread less and your cookies will be chewer and thicker. So finally, let's talk about the actual baking process. It's not just about following the recipe, it's about paying attention to details. So the first step, baking temperature plays a huge role. Most recipes call for a temp from about 350 degrees to 375 degrees. If your oven's too hot, your cookies will brown too quickly and the inside will be raw. If your oven's not hot enough, they'll spread too much and leave your cookies flat. So next, always keep an eye on your cookies while they bake. Cookies can go from perfectly golden to burnt in a matter of seconds. So they should also be just lightly browned and set around the edges. Don't worry if they don't look quite done yet, because they will continue to bake a bit on the hot sheet after you take them out. So finally, the best part about making cookies is the ability to customize them. Whether you like chocolate chips, dried fruit, or nuts, the possibilities are endless. Just don't add too much or you will risk the texture of your cookie. So to wrap up, making cookies is more than just following a recipe. It's about understanding how ingredients and techniques work together to create the perfect cookie. Whether you prefer a soft and chewy cookie or a crunchy and crisp one, knowing the science behind each step can help you bake with confidence. Thank you and happy baking.